So, I'm just gonna say it like this. No matter what, you have to keep going. Raise your hand if you've ever faced the feeling like you want to quit. We've all been there. I think on the path to success or on the path to achieving your goals or whatever you want to call it, most people, if not all of us, at some point face this feeling like we should just give up and quit whatever it is that we're pursuing. And the difference between successful and unsuccessful people at achieving their goals or dreams or passions or whatever it is that they don't give up. They are able to find the willpower and hold on to their self-belief that even though they, might have had an off day or week or month or whatever, like, they're able to keep fighting and keep going, and they know that this is just a bump in the road, and they're just gonna fight through it, and eventually they'll reach whatever it is they're trying to achieve. I think one of the things that might make us feel like we want to quit at times is, maybe you have fallen off of your routine or your good habits. Maybe it could be something as small as the weather was bad for the last couple days, so you didn't get to do everything that, makes you feel like productive or that makes you feel healthy or aligned with yourself. Like, or it could be something as small as you got caught in traffic and you ended up getting home a little later, and so that kind of threw off the rest of your night, and then you woke up the next morning and you're tired, and it's just a whole slippery slope of things that can throw you off. In those situations where you get thrown off, it's important to just give yourself the grace and realize that you can't control everything, and nothing in life is going to be perfect. But what you can control is your reaction to these situations and how long you let it affect you. Like, okay, just because you, may not have felt like doing, for instance, maybe you might not have felt like doing your workout the last couple of days, like, and you know that that's something that kind of sets you up for success for the rest of the day. Well, that's fine, you just, on that third or fourth or fifth day or whatever, you just have in your mind that, all right, it's time to get back to it, like, and you just get back in the gym, even though you missed a couple days. You don't have to beat yourself up about it. You just get back on the horse and get back to those weights. But yeah, like, you just realize that you can't control everything, and no situation is gonna be perfect. But what you can control is your reaction to that thing or that time period where things weren't going the way you wanted to, but you just push yourself back to what you know is your right path and your good habits. And another thing too is being consistent. In order to keep pursuing your goals, you have to be consistent. And consistency to me looks like not letting yourself get too far off of your path. The reason why a lot of professional athletes are where they are is because they're able to be consistent. They're able to, say for a basketball player, like, they show up to the gym pretty much the same time every day. They do the same warm-up. They do the same running routine before they start shooting. And then they practice mostly the same shots, like from the same spots, just over and over and over again, just hundreds of times. And over the course of their career, not only as a professional, but even prior to that as a college and high school player, like they've practiced these shots thousands and probably even hundreds of thousands of times. So they just have just hours and hours of muscle memory just doing that one shot, that one way every single time. And a lot of us need to apply that to our own lives. Like, you just have to be able to practice something over and over again until you can perfect it or get as close to perfection at it as possible. Like, you know, like I said, like nothing's perfect, but you know, it's just being able to be comfortable, like, with your abilities, and you know, just keep showing up every day. Like, if you're not consistently showing up to doing something, then you're not gonna succeed at it. Like, it's just the fact of life. Like, you know, you just have to keep showing up and keep practicing something the same way every time. Like, you know what I mean? I know that looks different for different types of people and different pursuits that we're all going after, but I think consistency is one of the keys that can help you fight that feeling of quitting. It's just like, you know that you're comfortable, you know, with your routine and how you do things, and you have a set strategy and set routine for how you practice things. So no matter what happens, you're able to rely on that to push you through. One of the biggest things that I think is important to do that will help you stay on your path and to keep yourself from quitting is to never settle for anything less than your goals. I believe settling for just what you don't actually want in your life will only take away joy from your future self. I mean, if you think about it, like, just with a simple example, like, say if you eat some fast food, like, yes, it might feel good in the moment and it might taste good in the moment, but you know, 2 hours from when you ate it, you're not gonna feel all that hot. Like, you're gonna be tired and you're gonna feel gross, and you know, it might even do worse things to you depending on how often you've eaten fast food. Like, it might even mess up your stomach or whatever. Like, you have to think about accomplishing your goals is bringing you to being the best possible version of yourself as you can be. And you would never want to settle, because that would only take away from the best possible version of your future self. Overall, I think it's important to just remember that you're never going to be perfect, but in order to reach where you truly desire to be, you're going to have to be able to rely on yourself and hold yourself accountable for your own actions, and, you know, just realizing that, yes, like, it may be difficult, but the most difficult thing would be quitting. Like, because even though, like, the challenge may be happening right now, it never feels as bad as just giving up would feel. if that makes sense. Like, and you just have to keep going and realize that reaching your goals is more important than the feeling of, oh, this is difficult, so I should just give up, Don't give in to the temptation of quitting and giving up. It's only temporary. Just continue to fight for what you believe in and where you want to be. And everything else will take care of itself accordingly. So yes, thank you for watching. I hope you were able to take something from this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this and want to see more. Be sure to check out my links in the description. And yeah, I wish you the best out on your journey, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, peace.